Hey, this is Cameron from Team Bacon Strips. I'm not saying gay for once. I'm addicted to that word. Gay. Anyway, so I guess you could say, I don't know, it was a little bit of a thought process for approximately 1 minute. So we threw together a Machina build, or a Machina gadget deck. I actually like it, it's pretty fun. It's not a Gravekeeper, so it's not boring and repetitive. And I can actually play against my other teammates without them getting pissed off at me. Anyway, so here's a gadget lineup: 2 green gadgets, 2 red gadgets, 2 yellow gadget. You only want to run 2 of each because, I mean, unless you're running Ultimate Offering and you're comfortable running 3 of each gadget, then go for it, but 3 is way too much, 2 is even way too much, but you need it for the consistency, and it's pretty good. Well, it's good, you know, if you have Machina in your hand, because then you can just dump the extra gadget from Machina. But, you know, still, I even sometimes hate 2 of each, because it can clog your hand up and make it dead. And if you're wondering the total of the deck, it's 20, or not 20, it's 40 cards. I might bump it up to, because I don't know. The movie 20, it's not a real movie. But yeah, it's 40 cards. It's 40 cards, and I might bump it up to 41. I don't know. I kind of like it at 40 right now. 3 gear frame. Basically, he searches out every Machina monster in the deck, and he's pretty much Stratos, but you can run 3 of them. And like, say if I have another machine type monster on the field, I can equip him to it. And if that monster were to, for some reason, be destroyed, this would be destroyed instead. And he's got a 200 attack. It's really good. Broke card. 3 Machina Fortress. I mean, this is basically what the deck is built around, because it can just spam him like it's nothing. You basically discard him and another monster, and you can special summon him, or you can discard 2 level 4s and special summon him. And if he's destroyed by a battle, you can destroy 1 card on the field. And if he's destroyed by opponent's monster's effect, or if he's targeted by an opponent's monster's effect, you can look at your opponent's hand and discard 1 card. And he's got 2500 attack, so he's great. Force, you don't use him for his effect, you use him for his level. He's Monster Reborn for Machinas, and he's searchable with Gear Frame. So it's basically a searchable Monster Reborn for this deck. 1 Peacekeeper, 1 is really all you need. You basically set it, play it, whatever. You can play it and equip it to a Machina, and you know, instead of the Machina being destroyed, Peacekeeper will be destroyed. But the thing with Peacekeeper is, when you control him and he's sent to the graveyard, you can look through your deck and get any Union monster and add it to your hand. So basically, when it's sent to the graveyard, you just add Gear Frame to your hand, so it's really good. 2 Cyber Dragon, it's a machine, and it's quick, easy summon. He's quick and easy to get on the field. He's 100 attack, and you know, he's good for Fortress Dragon. 2 Alley Birdman. 2 might be too much, but right now I'm running 2 of them. Basically, you can just spam, not really spam, but get Alley Triforce on the field, or you can send a gadget back to your hand and reuse its effect, or you can send Gear Frame back to your hand and reuse its effect, or you can send an equipped Gear Frame back to your hand from Machina Fortress. It's really broke. 2 Trigodia, because you almost never have a hand in this deck, so Trigodia is really good, and you know, it can give you pretty much instant field presence, and you can X-Seed with them really easily, because for Utopia. And Still Swarm Roach, if I had it, I don't have Still Swarm Roach, because I'm a broken ass. 3 Pot of Duality. It adds to the consistency of the deck, so it's really, you don't need 3, but I like 3. 2 Space Your Ground. You pretty much want to run this in any gadget deck you run. It just clears the field for attacks, protects your not necessarily protects your gadgets, but it helps get your gadgets get attacks. Heavy, stable. Dark Hole, stable. Pot of Avarice is great in this deck because you can just refill your deck with Machinas and you know, start going at it again, or just refill your deck with gadgets and just start going at it again. Monster Reborn. Book of Moon, and limited removals, in my opinion, is a staple in any machine deck because it can just it's an instant game card most of the time. Other than that, it's preventing your monsters from being ran over. So, especially your gadgets. I don't run MST. It's more of a side deck card for this deck. You don't really need it. The deck needs more defensive traps than anything. 3 threatening roar. It's too broken out to run this deck just because you can prevent your opponent from just pretty much. Your opponent gets a field full of just nonsense, and you can be like, oh, well, I have threatening roar. You can't attack this turn. Next turn, I start getting out my kit and all that. Or I can protect my gadgets. Or, you know, if they were to target it with like MST or something, I could chain it and they neg themselves basically. I mean, they don't really neg themselves, but I mean, you know, whatever. Or if my opponent is playing Dark Horse, they play Dark Horse Lightning Chain it, they don't get their discard. It's a great card. 2 bottomless. Probably going to be leaving the deck for Solemn Warning and the reprint, but I don't know yet. Ritual, Mirror Force, Solemn Judgment, Try Dust Shoot. Alright, now I'm going to go over the extra deck. Alright, here's the extra deck. This is pretty basic. Fortress Dragon, because you know you run Cyber Dragons. Utopia, the gadget's too good not to run. Wind-Up Zenmeister, it's, you know, another level 4. Number 17, Stardust, Darkened, 2 Triforce, great level 7 in the deck, especially with Birdman. Thought Ruler, Black Rose, Scrap Archfiend, just 2700 beater. Second Life Transfer, Iron Chain Dragon, Tempest Magician, I obviously cannot make that, and Magical Android. So, I guess it's pretty standard. Not really, I don't know, it's an extra deck, so whatever. Yeah guys, but, had somebody request a Machina deck, and we have 2 we're going to upload. We're going to upload Dylan's build and my build, obviously. Or we did upload, I don't know, whatever. But, yeah, so here's 2 Machina decks, so you can, so the person who requested it, I can't remember his YouTube username, here you go.